About almost 2 years ago, I made this video after the announcement that the production team has decided to cover the rest of the manga in just two movies. And just like every other manga readers, I too was concerned that how the heck are they going to manage 100 chapters in just two movies. So today I watched the movie, the first one, the dumpster battle, and let me tell you how the movie was, how they showed us the best match of the series in just one movie, in just 1.5 hours. Let's start with the story first, and there might be some minor spoilers, but I won't be spoiling you to the point your experience hampers. So the first thing you need to know is that they obviously had to come some good chunks of the story to fit in the length of the movie. And one of the route they took to minimize the length was to cut out the reaction shots, commentary, and like internal monologues. They also completely removed a flashback, like a major flashback scene, and to your surprise and to contrast, they also added like 2.5 minutes, or say like about 3 to 4 minutes worth of anime original scenes. Quite a contrast, right? Like Yachi dancing and jumping in joy. So as I said that they cut out a major flashback scene, you if you are manga reader, you probably figure out which scene I'm talking about. So you probably have figured out this too, that they mainly went with this present team, present Nekuma and present Krasuno team, and mainly Hinata and Kenma. The second thing I want to say is that the story is fast paced, like really fast paced. They are always on your nerves to make you out of breath. But there are some concerns which I will talk about later in this video. But before that, let's talk about animation and music. Because boy, they went hamper because of movie cost they got. And when I seated in the theaters to watch this movie, I realized that they are saving the best part for the later half. Like the first half of the movie is fairly animated, like good animated, like you saw in first one, two, and three seasons. But when the second half starts, oh boy, like I had already read the manga, so I had like all the time in the world to see like how they animated it. And boy, when the scene starts, like if you're even if you're not manga reader, I'm not spoiling anything. There's like a Suki moment, not some block or anything, like bonding moment there is. And how do I say it? Where does it start? You just feel if even if you are like a tiniest bit into animation and things, not like you animate or something, like you are interested in something, you just know that something out there and coming at me and straight into my face, just like they start with me. And boy, how do I say it? That was really cool, and how they started it and how they ended it, and then came the last rally. Boy, that was a really cool animation, POV animation that was. And one minor nitpick, if I had to do it animation wise, is that I didn't get to see any rotation shot. Like there was a rotation shot, but it wasn't as satisfying as the season 3 one, like that last rally. But overall, animation was cool. It was really cool. They just went up and above in the second half of the movie. And the third stop to talk about is music. And we already know how legendary the music of Haikyuu is already. And it was good. It wasn't like the best like season 3, but it was good, really good. It was good enough to take your breath away, and I don't know how to describe it any better. It wasn't, again, it wasn't as good as season 3, season 2, or season 1, but it was good to take your breath away. And with that, let's come to the final conclusion, like how the movie was overall. So for me personally, as I have already read the manga, I obviously expected it to be like a series, 10 to 12 episodes, like how they treated Shirotori Java match, because this is the best written, I considered it the best written match in the series, whole series, and like close to Shiratori Java match. So it's little disheartening to see this match being treated like this. But if if you are not a manga reader, then you are in for a ride. And do not read manga if you haven't read the match. Do not read it before watching the movie. So my overall thought is that this movie is good. Obviously, they had to cut many good scenes, but I think they did it. They somehow managed to put the soul of the match into this movie, which is like the essence of essence of the story. And yeah, man, this was a really good experience. Like my theater was packed AF. I did not expect this much of a crowd for anime movie in my city, but it is what it is. So if you have watched the movie, please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I would really love to talk to you about this movie.